Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Moosh, and today we are going to be talking about Led Zeppelin, and because it's November, I thought, wow, you know what album came out in November was Led Zeppelin's untitled album, Led Zeppelin 4, which a lot of people call it. This is probably one of the most influential rock albums to this day. Without it, where would music be? Really, it's very iconic. So I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it. I guess it would be 52 years old now. 52 years ago they came out with this. That's crazy. So you had like their debut album in January of 1969. That was a great album, but it's like, you know, their debut album. Then you had Led Zeppelin 2. Also 1969, 8 months later or whatever, 10 months later, October of 1969. And I think Led Zeppelin 2 was like really also another influential rock album. And it kind of like set Led Zeppelin as like a heavy rock band. Like, not to say their debut didn't, but it was just the second album was a little heavier, I think, personally, and maybe other people think that. And then you had Led Zeppelin 3, which came out like a whole year later, I believe, and it was a bit more folk rock, if that helps. Like, obviously it still had like the Immigrant Song and whatnot. I don't know why my lighting just did that. Whatever. But yeah, Led Zeppelin 3, I think, I love Led Zeppelin 3, and the production of it's a lot cleaner than the first two albums. But I think like critics then and fans were probably like a little confused how it was so different from Zeppelin 2. But I do think they wanted to like showcase some more folkiness or uniqueness to their band, Led Zeppelin, on the third album. So the fourth album, they stopped going to, I guess, touring and doing live concerts for the third, so they could focus on creating this masterpiece, the fourth album. And it's said, I don't know like how factual this is, maybe Jimmy Page actually did say like if they don't make an album better than their last ones, then they're just going to like retire or call it quits. I don't know if that's true. Maybe. But they definitely did not disappoint with the fourth album. Like I said, their self-titled fourth album is one of the most iconic and influential rock albums of all times. It is legendary, and I think it made Led Zeppelin a legendary band forever. Like, totally set themselves up for like fame and I guess fortune. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like definitely iconic. Obviously it has no writing on it. Everything is not blank. Obviously there's the hermit and there's this guy, and actually I think they wanted people to focus just on their music and not like their name, so that's why they did that. And obviously on the actual the vinyl sleeve has like their, I don't know if I should call them runes or glyphs or sigils, but you know, they're the symbols that go with each of them. They actually have like a meaning. You can look into that. I might make a video on that eventually because it's actually really cool. And it actually makes sense, like each of the meanings behind each symbol. I'll just call them that. Anyways, so that's all that's depicted on this other than the artwork we see. And Jimmy Page and Robert Plant, when they were heading to record this, which they did record at Headley Grange, famous haunted mansion, supposedly haunted. I think Fleetwood Mac actually mentioned to them to record there, because it was like a remote, like quiet place that they could like record and just focus on their music. And it was winter time, so like, where are you gonna go? Like, where are you gonna go? So all you had was to like focus on your art and music. Same thing. Anyways, so when Jimmy Page and Robert Plant were on the way to Headley Grange, they stopped at an antique shop and they found this oil painting of this old man. And as we all know, Jimmy Page was obsessed, and probably still is, with the occult, and he thought this old man looked like George Pickingill. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll put his photo in this, and probably his name. He's like one of the first, he's like a father of witchcraft, one of the original ones, at least from the 1800s. He thought he looked like this guy. I'm not saying that's him, but he did think he looked like him. And it also resembles a Ten of Wands tarot card, which is pretty cool. And, you know, that kind of means responsibility and carrying a burden, like that resembles that. Anyways, so I don't exactly know. But the whole artwork on this, they also found like an old building. What do you call it when they're falling apart? It's like half demolished. I don't know. So they like, I guess hung it up. I don't know if they hung it up, but they did take a picture of it against the building, and it created this beautiful sleeve cover artwork, forgive my words, of Led Zeppelin 4 that we all know today. And of course the inside is the Hermit, just like my poster. So, and the Hermit is still a tarot card, and it does, the Hermit is there for people to guide them when they're like seeking wisdom and stuff, which makes sense. And I think it's fitting for the fourth album. They really wanted to, I don't know, it's like a structured, and I don't know, this album, if I had to pick a planet for this album, I would pick Saturn, because it is like not dad energy, but it kind of is. It's just like discipline and like, I don't know, it's so influential. I don't know any better words, but it is a masterpiece for sure. And I don't know, it's just a fucking amazing album. And like for people who just like are easy music listeners, I feel like they'd go to this album also as like maybe their favorite Led Zeppelin album, just because it's so good. And it's not like they were selling out or going mainstream. It's like their best produced album, in my opinion. And also like when they were recording at Headley Grange, they did like a lot of crazy stuff. Like, I don't know, like 4 sticks. John Bonham played with 4 sticks, and I think Jimmy Page didn't like it at first until he started playing with 4 sticks, and it just gave it like a crazy different type of energy to the song. Going to California and the Battle of Evermore were played with a mandolin, and the Battle of Evermore also had Sandy Denny, a guest vocalist on there. Anyway, so that was the first time Jimmy Page was playing the mandolin. I don't know if it was his first time ever playing the mandolin, though I think I have heard people and read about that, but I'm not sure. You'd probably pick it up easy if it was his first time, so I'm not surprised. And then, yeah, you got When the Levee Breaks. They, I think Jimmy Page wanted it, I don't know, just this, he was obsessed about this album, which is great. Like, he's obsessed about Led Zeppelin itself, and I think the 4th album he was like the most obsessed about, which made it like an amazing album. Very well produced. Anyways, When the Levee Breaks, John Bonham had to move his drum set into the lobby, and like, it's a mansion, right? So the drums like literally just, not echo, it's the wrong word, but it creates like this heavy ambiance that like, it's just an amazing sound that the drums make. And I don't know, showcases John Bonham's like super good at playing the drums. Like, he's a really strong and heavy drummer. And Black Dog actually John Paul Jones, there was a Howlin' Wolf song by Muddy Waters, and that influenced Black Dog, and they named it after a black dog that would come around while they were recording, which is really cute and adorable. You cannot not like that. And yeah, it has Stairway to Heaven on it. Okay, I don't even have words to talk about Stairway to Heaven because my words don't match up to the energy of Stairway to Heaven. It's just one of the best rock songs of all time. And it has such like a, you know, I don't know, it has such a build up to like a climax that's crazy. It's just an amazing song, and no one can dislike that song. If you dislike it, like, I don't know. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You're like sheltered, or you just like, I don't know. I'm sorry. If you don't like Stairway to Heaven, we can't be friends. And yeah, I like Going to California. It's such a nice song. Misty Mountain Hop's on it too. I don't know. It's kind of weird that Misty Mountain Hop's on this album. I wonder how that came to be. Because I don't know. You guys let me know if you know. But yeah, so this copy was my dad's from the 70s, and I looked up not the barcode. You know what I'm talking about. You guys fill in the blanks for my brain. But I looked it up, and it's the Canadian pressing. Where is it? Canada, for 1977, and it is like Atlantic Records. So yeah, let's look, because it doesn't open more than this. I feel like there's more I had to say, but you know me. Anyways, it has the Stairway to Heaven lyrics in it. Yeah, and it has the glyphs, runes, symbols, whatever you want to call it, sigils, I don't know. But each of them have a meaning, and they're super cool. When I was really young, before I got any tattoos, I wanted to get these tattooed on me. I might one day. Just little ones, because I love Led Zeppelin. I still might do that. They're just expensive, and I have other ones I want to get before that. Sorry, I do. Yeah, so Black Dog. Is this side 1 or side A? Let's see. Side 1. Well, why don't I just show you guys this? Side 1, Black Dog, Rock and Roll, The Battle of Evermore, Stairway to Heaven. And side 2, Misty Mountain Hop, 4 Sticks, Going to California, and When the Levee Breaks. I forgot that When the Levee Breaks is the last song on this album. For some reason, I thought it was Stairway to Heaven, but it's not. Anyways, it's an awesome album. Good times, good times. So do you guys think they sold their souls for fame or what? I don't think so. Maybe they did a little bit of black magic, but probably the same amount that I do. I'm kidding. They probably did more because their success is far greater than mine will ever be. Anyways. So yeah, that is Led Zeppelin's 4th album, untitled album. Let me just put this in here. You guys know me. The struggle is real. So yeah, this is their fourth album, untitled. It came out November 8th, 1971, and it was an instant success and one of their best-selling albums of all time. So if you guys haven't heard this album, which I think most of you have, please go listen to it, because it's a masterpiece. It is fine-ass art. It is a masterpiece. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna actually go listen to this vinyl right now. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I really do appreciate that. And please leave me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. Even if I get back to you a little late, life's just busy, so I try to get back to you guys on normal time, in a normal time frame, but it doesn't always happen. So please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends if they like music or Led Zeppelin. That's cool. Because I like music and Led Zeppelin. We can be friends. Anyways, guys, peace and love to you all. Okay, take good care of yourselves. Peace.